Right. What's up, everybody? Let's see what we're gonna do today. Well, I need to get my merits back up to 750, so I think that we're gonna do that. As soon as I remember where the hell I do that at. I had it marked. There it is. I believe. What's up, Potara? What's going on, buddy? Where the hell? What are you? What the hell are you? Oh, it's a white dwarf. I was not aware that that was a white dwarf. What? That's not true. Oh, that's where the... Yeah, that's not where I'm going. That's where I was gonna go. Son of a bitch. Alright. I need to find... Who is this? Whose area am I in? Alicia Winters. Alright. Now I need to find Anarchy. We're gonna go and we're going to massacre some Felicia Winters peoples. Stop. Stop! Stop it! Thank you. 8.5 million, I'll take it. Oh, I'm not even in that. Okay, so before we do that, here, I'm gonna bookmark that for now. Sent me a message in game about the planet you found. What's up, Mick? You took a photo of it? Sweet action. Yeah, that's all I really wanted from my first exploration voyage was like to put my name on planets for other people to see. Yeah, I'm working on the pack counts, Mick. But before we do that, I've managed to get this Imperial Eagle to 860 meters per second. That's the fastest I've been able to make it without some extensive crazy engineering. So I'm going to get to one of these planets and dick around for a little bit. I'm trying to look for a high gravity planet. I mean, this is the best one, but it's so flat. But let's check it out. Yeah, I'm working on the pack counts, and then I'm going to go for prismatics next. So I stripped some of the core internals back down since I don't need to move it anymore. What I like about it is the top speed without boosting is still 645. It's kind of crazy. Like, it goes, without boosting, it goes almost twice the speed of some other ships go while boosting. Kind of ridiculous. But for the most part, I can't really seem to get it to the top speed. Oh, because my fuel tank is full. But let's get over here and check out this planet. And then after that, we're going to run over to that other system and get my merits back up to 750-ish. And then I don't really have a plan. Short Pants sent me an invite to go CG with them. Where, as a matter of fact, where is that CG? I believe it's LHS 337 is where the CG is. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it's down here. OLTT. That's not that far away. I could easily get there with the Corvette. We'll check that out in a second. I want to open this bad boy up after I added some more speed to it. I haven't been able to replicate the whole overheating thing, so I think that was a special case because I was flying around mountains, which means that it's still going to be a case if I'm flying through canyons. I need to find a decently great canyon planet that is close to this system, since the jump range on this is shot all to hell. Chris Jones says, you recently got the prismatics? Yeah, Look, I think that having a big ass shield is pretty cool. I'm just worried about it. Like, I'm worried about the time it takes from the recharge. Also, can you even engineer the power play items? Could I engineer the prismatics, or do I have to leave them as is? Because if I have to leave them as is, they're probably not going to be as good as my engineered shields. Yeah, Mick, I was getting the heat when I was flying really close to the ground, but I tried last night, and because I was trying to take a video of it happening, and I couldn't get it to happen again. The highest I got was like 75% or something, which bodes well. I mean, it's good if that's the case. If it was a freak accident and it's not going to happen anymore, that's good. But I went all the way out to engineer the power plant for low emissions. Unfortunately, it lowers the power output too much, and I couldn't use my shit, so I couldn't do it. I had to get rid of the modification, but it was a really good roll. I'm kind of sad about it, but it drops the power output so much that I'd have to use a bigger power plant, and that would reduce my speed, and I'm not into that. Because the whole point of this is for speed. Let's see if we can find some mountains or something on this planet. I don't think there are any. Maybe in these patches. I mean, it's a pretty... aside from the craters, it's a pretty smooth planet. There's some mountains-ish. Plateaus or something. There's also a bunch of little trenchy type things there. But there's some mountains. Alright, we'll go down right here. We'll head over to those mountains if it doesn't pan out. Since it doesn't actually take very long to get anywhere in this ship.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, my shields at the moment are pretty damn engineered, so I'm gonna get them, and I'm gonna see if I can engineer them, and if I can't, then the prismatics are probably a waste of time. But we'll check it out. I'm just worried about the recharge, But there is always the trick where if you reboot, if you repair reboot while going below 50 meters per second, it'll kick your shields back up to half. Let's see what we can do in these trenches here. Also, I finally found an exquisite focus crystal. Unfortunately, I only found one. And a lot of times, I think the bug with them, and I could be wrong about this, but because I picked up a whole bunch of missions that had exquisite focus crystals as the rewards, but when they go into my transaction tab, it changes the reward. So I've only got one. Let's see. I think I've only got one. Yeah, I've only got one. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can replicate this this heat issue again. Also, I'm probably going to blow up because I don't know the canyon very well at all. I think we're going this way. Yeah, 72. That's about as high as I can get it now. which is good, like I said, because it gets rid of the whole problem I was having. But I really would have liked to have had it work for the video I was trying to make. Here, let's get it into a flat area so I don't have to worry about hitting things. No, I didn't get it from passenger missions, but I did get it in Quince. I got it from planetary scan missions. I was trying out the whole scan missions thing. I saw it on Commander Plater's video yesterday, or 2 days ago. And it is a lot faster. I knew I was going to hit. That's what the shields are for, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, so planetary scan missions way faster than passenger missions. Falling, that's weird. I think my wings, I was too low, my wing was hitting the ground. But planetary scan missions, 22 million a run. Only takes a couple minutes more. What's going on, JJ? Just trying to replicate this heat issue I was having, which means that I'm probably going to explode once or twice. I should have landed on this planet, so I wouldn't have to come back.
Warning, temperature critical.
80%. This is the highest yet. Yeah, I think the first time I did it, Mick, I got 15 million for the first run. So I started holding out for a few more missions. 90, 93, 95. Okay, alright. It's just from, it's from doing donuts. Doing donuts will do it. Get a couple more donuts in and see if we can get it. Let's get up a little higher and see if it'll work. Let's just do some donuts. See if we can explode this bad boy with the heat. And we're getting up too high. Alright. I don't know why I have a pip in weapons, to be honest. I think I centered it out and then just put it all in engines last time I flew it. Yeah, but see, what I really like about this ship and the speed is that it feels like I'm flying flight assist off when I'm really not. Like I can, if I do a hard bank. Anyway, let's try to replicate this heat issue one more time. And find a flatter area so I don't clip the ground with my wings. Because I need to be as low to the ground as possible to get that 1G. It's at 0.99. Nope, gonna hit. It's weird that it banks, like, it kind of banks downward because I'm not turning 90 degrees. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at it. See how high we can get that heat. Oh, I'm blacking out. Blacked out. Not responding now. There we go. There we go. This is the first time I actually got it to black me out. I'd really like to red out, but turning that way is more difficult than banking upward. See if we can red it out. Let's see if the game actually even has red out. Yep, there we go, we're redding. And it hit the ground. Well, alright, stop boosting. There we go. It's really difficult to bank downward and do donuts. Anyway, let's find some mountains. Yeah, as much as this ship is kind of useless for anything other than speed, I absolutely love this ship. So with an empty fuel tank, it'll go 860. And 860, I could not get it any higher. Regardless of, like, dropping other things, like reducing the mass even further, it wouldn't go above 860. So I put shields back on, and it stayed at 860. So I think that's probably the max I'm going to get out of it. Maybe. Regardless of, you know, how I engineer it or anything like that. Because, like I said, dropping mass was, like, no change whatsoever. Look down at chat. Almost fucking boosted into the ground. Wow. What is Buckyball? See, I'm afraid to bank because I think my wings will hit the ground. Yeah, shields do add mass, but I think I was, like, already below the minimum mass threshold or whatever. So putting the shields on didn't decrease my speed. Because I originally stripped everything off that wasn't essential. So, like, my optional internals only had the fuel scoop, which doesn't have any mass, and the planetary approach suite, which also doesn't have any mass. And I got it down to 860, or up to 860, and then I put the shields back on and it stayed at 860. So I was like, fine, I'll leave the shields on. Let's get up in the air and see if we can find something cool to go hang out in. But look how fast it climbs, it's ridiculous. I mean, we can go play with this mountain in the middle. Yeah, the gaming nerds. I was trying to see how high I could get the heat up, but I blacked out before at around 170 or so. I might try it again. I think it's really cool that I can overheat the ship just by banking, though. Buckyball Racing is a huge Frontier endorsed player-run event that has a variety of planetary racing. And how do I find out more information about this Buckyball? Because I was just doing this for fun. I wasn't doing it for racing or anything like that. I think that I need to work on my skills a little bit before I try doing shit like that. Because as you guys can see, I still hit the ground every once in a while. You know, Brandon, that's not a bad idea. We'll try that in a second here. I'm not really sure it'll work, though, and then I'm probably going to die. Let's get down here. I may try the red out again. I don't know if redding out is even in the game. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play Flight of the Intruder on the Sega Genesis a long, long time ago because I really liked the movie. And I don't think the game actually had anything to do with the movie. But I bought it anyway. And that game had real bad problems with blacking and redding out. Like, you barely tap the controller to go up or down, and you would black out or red out. I mean, I'm sure it had to do with the speed I was going, but... Yeah, Tom, as a matter of fact, I remark on that loop every single time I land there. I talk about how it'd be really cool, and then I always forget about it. Yeah, Mick, they do. I mean, I would assume because you need planet... Like, you know how, like, when you're taking a mission, whatever rank it tells you you should be? Like, if it's combat rank, it'll be like your combat rank is lower than blah 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 or exceeds blah blah blah. Whatever that is what it's going to give you. And the planetary scan missions, mostly you have to be scout. So I don't think they'll give you a whole lot, but they will give you exploration data or rank. Yeah, I'm just kind of sad about the distributor. I wish I could put a bigger distributor in it. In fact, I should have tried that, since I'm at this weird mass threshold where it doesn't seem to affect it. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more speed out of going straight down. I'm pretty sure that my speed is locked just because my fuel tank is full. It's adding 4 tons. An engineered eagle to destroy an unengineered anaconda? Well, unfortunately, you're stuck with, I think, class 1 hardpoints, so it would take for fucking ever. I don't even know if you could... If it was just one engineered eagle versus one unengineered anaconda, I don't know if you could DPS enough to get those shields down, to be honest. Like, I know people say, oh, you know, pilot skill is more important than ship equipment and blah blah blah, but sometimes it does come down to your hard points. If your hard points aren't strong enough, then you might not be able to even do it. Alright, I think I'm high enough that I can pull up and not die. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it works that way, unfortunately. And because of the 4 tons of fuel, I can only get it up to, what was that, 843? But on paper, 860 is the boost top speed. Although it does go the normal top speed, 645.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh shit. We're overheating away up here?
Warning,
Let's do it.
damage.
And blackout. Alright, let's see if we can red out then.
Warning, temperature critical.
No, it just doesn't dive as fast as it pulls up. There's no red out. I'm gonna start taking damage here eventually, I think.
Warning, taking heat damage.
I did get it up to 140 though. I think you'd run out of ammo way before you could take an anaconda out. I mean, sure, there is, you know, synthesizing ammo and stuff, but other than that, I think that you would run out of ammo. Because remember, I believe, I may be wrong, it may be class 2 on the Eagles, I don't remember, but, I mean, we gotta go back to Shinrada, or Jameson Memorial anyway. Let's go see what class we can put on these things. I'm not going to put anything on it because I want to keep the speed down. But I do want to check and see if I can get a better distributor.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, I got it,
4,
what,
3.
5 or 6 days ago. I've just, I was taking it around, engineering it and stuff, and now, as of today, I've gotten it to the point where there's nothing else I can do for it. There's no more engineering or part swapping I can do to get any more speed out of it. I've heard people getting up into the 900s though, and I'm kind of curious as to how. I don't remember if it was with an Imperial Eagle either. Oh, an anaconda could melt this ship. Yeah, the heat is not really a big problem in this ship, but then again, I haven't been firing weapons. This is the Blade Runner, named by Blade Father. let's get out of here. It's funny that it feels like it goes faster out of Super Cruise than it does in. I mean, obviously that's not true, but it feels like it. But I would like to find a decent canyon planet within this ship's jump range, which is only like 6 something now. Yeah, 6.94. I was able to leave the fuel scoop in it though, because the fuel scoops don't weigh anything. Potara, you know, I'm not exactly sure. I know that the Imperial Eagle has something like 20 meters per second or so better speed than a regular Eagle. Being a bartender is sometimes fun. Sometimes it's a big pain in the ass. But, I mean, I guess that's the same with any job, right? Oh, the Imperial Eagle has a Class 2 and 2 Class 1s. Yeah, I'm not sure. It also has power issues. I've run into some pretty sick power issues with this ship. To the point where I did have an A-rated power plant in it for a while, but it was dropping my speed to below 800. And that's kind of goes against the whole point of the ship.
Incoming mission critical message.
Ciao Bambini! Ryanskins Heliga. What's up, buddy? Look, I probably butchered that. For the most part, you meet... I mean, look, these people are probably great people. They're probably smart. They're probably not stupid, but when they're drunk, they're obviously stupid. What's really weird for me is getting into bartending is I hate being around drunk people when I'm not drunk. Like, it is the worst. So it's weird that I got into bartending. Although, when I first got into it, I was drunk more often than not at work, but they, about like 4 or 5 years ago, they imposed some rules where we weren't able to drink at work. And now it's not nearly as fun. I am playing in my private group. I only stream in private group. When I'm not streaming, I'm 90% of the time in open. But when I'm streaming, it's always in the private group.
Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
I didn't think I was going to make that a turn too short or too early.
Landing gear deployed.
What I'd kind of like to do, what I'd really like to do, is set up like a stock Eagle or a stock Imperial Eagle just brawl in an anarchy system with you guys. That'd be fucking cool. Yeah, it's the whole reason I play in open. Like, I've talked about this before in previous streams and in videos that I've done. I've only ever been fired on by another player one time ever, and 90% of my playtime is in open. But there's always the threat. Like, and the fact that it can happen is kind of exciting. So playing in open's the way to go for me. What was I going to do? Oh, I want to see if I can get a bigger distributor without ruining speed. Well, JJ, that's the thing, though. If you're flying a paper plane, it's not going to be a big rebuy. So what's the big deal? But as you can see down here, the boost speed is 860. I just was unable to do that with a full tank. So that only drops it by 1. That's not bad. power draw goes up though, so I have to turn some shit off. At the moment, the only thing I have to turn off is my fuel or my cargo hatch. I think. Yeah, the cargo hatch is the only thing off, and we're at 94%. The cargo hatch being on takes it up to 100%, but I think it's like 100 point something because it shuts everything off. But let's see how much a bigger power plant will set me back on speed. It will not. Putting a 3A power plant in it will still allow me to go 860. Is the distributor that fucking heavy? It's the same weight, but my speed drops. Oh, I think my speed drops because my power distributor is engineered. No, because there's no mass change. Huh, that's really weird. Yeah, my sensors are lightweight. My sensors and my life support are both lightweight. See. Got the mass is down to 0.23, which is pretty amazing. And the life support is down to 0.15. So those are pretty damn good rolls on the mass for the life support and the sensors. And there isn't a decent power plant engineer that lowers the mass without also lowering things that I don't want it to lower. But now that I see that I can get the 3A in there without any change in speed, I might try and do that and get the low emissions power plant and hope for a mass roll. But it's only 1.3 anyway. I wonder what the change is in armor. Oh, that drops it so much. Yeah, so we're going to stay with the lightweight. Because unfortunately, modding lightweight alloy doesn't change the mass at all. Because the mass is already like 0. And I suppose I should probably mod this. I could probably get a bonus mass roll down on that. See, that's the thing, is like the only stuff left to mod in this ship are things that don't come with a mass change. You'd have to hope for a bonus. Which I guess I could do. But it seems like nothing I do will get me above 260 or 860. Because look, if we look at the shields weigh 1, right? But taking them off doesn't change the mass, or it doesn't change the speed. So I'd have to go further than 1. I'd have to lose more mass than 1 to see a change, I think. But I'm going to put those shields back on because you guys see me bumping the surface all the time. I wonder if there's anything lighter. No. And 78.2 is more than enough to keep me alive if I hit the wall boosting. And Fuel Scoop doesn't have any weight, so I can't mod that. I probably could mod the shield generator for a little bit less mass. I don't know, is there a mass mod for that? Oh, I don't have an R up anymore. So yeah, I think it's about the best I'm going to get it for now. Oh, yeah, that's alright, alright. So 154% I think is a pretty damn good roll for that. It took me, I think, 6 rolls to get 154. Which I think is good because I believe 150 is the max you can get without a bonus. I think it was like 148 and then I got a bonus on it. It's the power draw that kind of screws me, though. Yeah, I was really happy with it. I was kind of sad about the thermal load, but I did some reading up, and thermal load has nothing to do with your actual heat emissions. Like it wouldn't help the whole gravity thing that I've been running into. Thermal load's actually a really weird stat. But I mean that's the best I can do with this, guys. At some point maybe I'll go by and with a whole bunch of materials for each of these and try and get better rolls. But I am going to kick this up to a 3A since it doesn't change the speed at all. And then I won't have to worry about turning things off and whatnot. Let's see if I can... See if that distributor only drops it one more. Oh, it drops it a lot now. So it goes above that threshold then. But the distributor is not really the problem with my boosting. My boost, like the distributor, the charge is good. It's just that I didn't have the power to continually boost. I had to wait until my power was maxed before I could boost again. So the power plant's a good idea. I'm probably going to knock it down at some point, get at the low emissions power plant and try to hope for like a mass reduction. But this is the guy. This is the Blade Runner, ladies and gentlemen. Now for what we need to do. Yeah, Chris Jones. They actually will up to a 40% mass reduction, which at first I was kind of like that seems kind of eh. But I think if I could get my shields down to 0.6 tons, that will help. So at some point I'm going to get out there. Also, as I showed you guys, I'm pretty excited about my whole one exquisite focus crystal. I think that I might actually finally be able to mod the distributor on this to 5. Right now it's 4, I believe. The link that I have down in the description for my Federal Corvette loadout is back when I had a grade 3 distributor. But I believe now it is 4. Yeah, it's grade 4. So, I mean, the weapons recharge is that's the only thing I really care about. But I didn't want to go weapons focused because it only goes to a 3. I might try to reroll this. Well, maybe not. Since I have the exquisite focus crystal, I'll try and get a 5. But anyway, let's get out there and kill some stuff because I need merit points. I have more than enough time to get them, but I just wanted to get them today. And we are working on this lady. Let's do it. Yeah, that's what I hear, Bandit. That's why I have my Python in Seos right now. And whenever I remember that I have it down there, eventually I'll fly back out there in the ASP and jump in it. I got my crystal today. As a matter of fact, right before I started streaming, I got it in Quince. What was really weird about that, though, is I took like 3 different missions that had an exquisite focus crystal as a payout. I think that other ship is trying to get out, but fuck them. I took 3 different missions that had an exquisite focus crystal as the reward.
Landing gear retracted.
And you know how you have to, like, when you take a mission, it goes into your transactions tab? Well, the planetary scan missions take, like, sometimes 20 seconds or more to get into your transactions tab. So I sat there and I waited for it, and then when it popped in, the exquisite crystal was no longer the reward. It changed to, like, coolant hoses or something. So that, I think that's the bug with the EFCs is that you can find them for where they're the rewards, but that doesn't mean that they're going to stay that way. It was a pain in the ass because I took one. I was like, fuck yeah, this is going to give me 2 EFCs. I went and did the mission. I came back and it gave me something else. It dropped it down to like flawed focus crystals, and I was like, what the fuck? So I took a couple, I flipped the board a whole bunch more times to find some more, and I got 2 of them that had 1 crystal each as the rewards, but by the time they popped into my transactions tab, they had changed to something else, so I gave up. Made a lot of money though. Holy shit, I made like 112 million in about 45 minutes. Just trying to get exquisite focus crystals. Like, I wasn't even doing it for the money. I mean, clearly I was waiting until I got a big draw, but... Yeah, Tom, but when was the last time you were actively trying to get them? Or how long ago did you get them? Because the bug is fairly recent. It's like 6 days ago or 5 days ago was when people started noticing they weren't showing up anymore. Grade 3 shields are better than grade 0 shields, but they're not worth keeping.
Frameshift drive charging.
You obviously want to shoot for grade 5, but if the best you can get at the moment are 3, I wouldn't push them out of bed. I mean, engineers are super simple to get a grasp on. Level them up to 5 and get grade 5 stuff. Like, that's your end goal with the engineers. Now, if you have to take lower stuff along the way because it's going to take a while to get them up to 3 or 5, then that's totally cool too. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it's better than unengineered. Sometimes. Think about it like an MMO. If you're using a sword +1 or something, and a sword +2 drops, may not be the sword +5 that you're looking for, but it's still better than your +1, right? What's up, Danny Sill? Yeah, it took me sometimes 10 or 15 board flips to actually get a good one, and I only once got all 20. Usually I ran out there with like 13 to 15. The big draw on it, though, is that some of the missions can go up to like 3.5 million. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. See, that's what everybody was saying. When I was talking about not being able to find them, they're like, "Oh man, I've got so many. I wish I could give them to you. They're easy to find." And then, like, even Massive D was in here, and he was telling me where he got his. So I was like, "Cool." And I went out to all those places and flipped the board like 50 times and I couldn't get anything. It's a fairly recent change, or bug, I guess. And from what Ashbooker tells me, they don't care about the bug. They'll fix it when they fix it. Yeah, it's basically like board flipping RNG. Unfortunately, I don't think it's System Authority vessels that we're looking for. But I'm going to scan this guy anyway. Because this is a Felicia Winters system. Nope. Check this hauler. They are usually... Federal Courier. There we go. And he's going away. I hate when I have to maneuver around him. I don't know why he's spinning. He's drunk or something. Having some fun with his ship. Come here, buddy. Sorry that I have to do this, but I need my pack hounds. He really doesn't want to get caught. Come on.
Hull integrity compromised.
Let's go. Oh, those multi-cannons take so long to come out.
Offline. Under attack. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Wow, he's actually jousting me. Is he jousting me or is he trying to run now?
Frameshift charge.
He's trying to run. Fuck. I don't think that I was close enough to lock him.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Come on, come on, come on.
Target shields online. Warning.
There we go.
Taking heat damage. Target destroyed.
Also see what he's going to give me. Crap. Out this piece. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
What's up, Kurisu?
1. Engage.
Ignore your spelling. What did I miss? I was too busy trying to get this hauler before he got away. Yeah, for the shields, I believe you're looking for Heratani, which actually takes a little bit of doing to get to. I think it's Heratani anyway. No, that's power plants. Who was the shields? Oh, Lei Chung. He's the guy, and he does take a little bit of doing to get to. I want to find like type 9s and type 7s so I can actually get useful stuff too. This stream is just me playing the damn game, Danny. Like sometimes I have the past week or so, most of the streams were centered around me engineering this Corvette. But now that the Corvette is engineered, now I'm working on like getting things from power play. Like right now, I'm just murdering these guys because I need merit points. I'm working on those pack hounds, and this is a system authority vessel. That's pointless. I wonder if any of these are couriers. These are never couriers. Federal agents, maybe. Really? You done fucked up, bro.
Scan detected.
Yeah, get you some.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
I mean, he interdicted me, right? You can't be mad at me. See ya. Wow, I never even sped up. I will take those.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Always need hybrid capacitors. Take it easy, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, homie. 60. Oh, I need 400 about. Or I'm at 325. 375. Yeah, about 400 to do it. Oh, shit. Sorry, lady. Chill.
Drive
Everybody chill.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's weird piloting a Star Destroyer-sized vessel solo. Yeah, you would think that stuff like the Anaconda and the Cutter and the Corvette needed actual crews to man. But I guess we're just not there yet. What's funny is in the description for the Federal Cutter, or Corvette, it says that it is the smallest ship in the Federal Navy. The smallest combat ship in the Federal Navy. I don't know if that's a typo, or if like the Corvette is in the capital class, it's just not quite a capital, or a capital ship. I'm okay with the AI voice. I like arguing with it. Well, oh, ha, never mind. I was thinking, like Federal Courier, Imperial Courier, but that's actually just the name of the ship, so that's not going to help. But hopefully this Type 7 is a Federal Courier, and it totally is. I have a feeling he's going to get into Nechi 2 before I get anywhere close to him, though. Unless he just left it. Really, dude? This is going to make it super easy if they're coming to me.
Scan detected.
And he's in a Viper? Well, Vipers are kind of quick.
Under attack. Accelerated
Oh, you
shield
fucking
regeneration.
would. Might have to get my fighter out for this one. If he chaffs again before I put those shields down, I'm going to drop my fighter out.
Target shields offline.
I wish there was a faster way to do that, too.
Hold tight, Commander.
Stop it.
Fighter is going online.
Flight assist off.
All clear, Commander. Put me in the thick of
Flight
it.
assist on.
Yeah, get out there and fuck this guy up.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Come on, lady.
Under attack.
What is she doing? I haven't seen her fire at him once. There we go.
That's gotta hurt. Target down.
More hybrid capacitors. I'll take those. Alright, get your ass back in here. Why do I always
On
do
my way,
that?
Commander. Fighter retrieval commencing.
Wish you could change the voice. It would be cool to be able to change the voice. Though, I guess there's voice packs for, like, voice attack. I've been thinking about that because I was told that you could customize the responses. And I could literally customize it to where she is arguing with me. And I think that would be super funny. Okay, Bandit, yes. It's not necessarily a bug, but you have to be patient and let them all... Like, after you take the missions, it takes 20 or 30 seconds sometimes for them to actually get into your transactions tab. You have to wait until they're all in your transactions tab or they don't count. So what I'll do is I'll take, like, especially if you take a mission and... Because, you know, you can take 2 missions and still board hop and still get a giant load of them. Unfortunately, if you log out before it has gone to your transaction tab, it screws it up. So when you take all the missions, the planetary scan missions we're talking about, when you take all the missions, sit there for a while and make sure they all show up in your tab before you take off. At least that's what I've noticed.
Frameshift drive charging.
And like I said, sometimes it takes 20, 30 seconds. It's crazy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, I don't think... Are you sure you completed them? Because with those, what you do is you take the missions and you go towards Kosmala's rewards or whatever. As you get close, you get a whole bunch of changes to the mission that say, we found it, here it is. That's not necessarily them finishing, though. So, like, you'll get the missions, and it'll just tell you that you have to go to Kosmala Rewards. And then as you get close, it'll give you another message. And it'll tell you exactly where it is. And then when you, like, fly down close to it, it'll move around. So you have to chase it until it finally stops. And it always stops in the same place. Here we go. Here's a Type 9. It always stops in the same place, but you still have to chase it around. Alright, hopefully he's gonna fly right over me. Go. I think he's gonna be faster than me, though. I'm gonna be chasing this guy for a while. In fact, I bet I get interdicted before I can even get to this Type 9. No landing, huh? Yeah, see if you can replicate that. See, this guy might actually drop some decent materials. If I can catch him. This is the most agile Type 9 I've ever seen. Come on. Stop it.
Hull integrity compromised.
Where you going, buddy?
Target shields offline.
Give him a tap.
Target cargo dropped.
Oh, how did I fucking miss?
Under attack. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
See ya. He's still shooting me. I hate that. Just blow up already. What? Oh shit, these are the... Those are the ones that you can turn in for even more. I don't think it works if you blow up the ship, though. Look at this. Heat exchangers, conductive ceramics, fucking chemical manipulators. This is why I like blowing up T9s.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Type 9s, ladies and gentlemen. They're like the dispensaries for good stuff. I do need a lot of heat exchangers. I used a whole bunch of them up. They're for the low emissions power plants. And I used like 11 rolls on the Imperial Eagle before I decided that I wasn't going to take any of them because they were dropping the power output so much. I think I might take those conductive components too. The size of the Federal Corvette, are you talking about like just general ship size? It is a large. If you're talking about hull mass, it is 900 hull mass, like stripped down. It's the second largest flyable ship, I believe. Maybe the third. Maybe the Beluga. The Cutter is 1100. I think the Beluga might be 950. But I'll tell you what, I'll give you an accurate representation of the scale here.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Unfortunately, she's not gonna... I need to tell her to hold position. Or maybe not. Where you going, lady? Here, I'll tell her to hold position.
Roger that. Holding. We'll await further orders.
It will give you a sense of scale here. Remember, the condors are kind of tiny, though. That's what we're looking at. Look at those big-ass guns, too. So that's what we're looking at for size. I mean, it's decent. I like it. I think it looks awesome. Oh, wait. No, stop.
Ship is prepped for the fighter, Commander. Ready when you are.
Fighter docking sequence initiated.
Yeah, in fact, the Corvette looks almost identical to the Farragut, except the Farragut has this really cool, like, split nose. I think the Farraguts look so fucking cool. Can't wait till Frontier lets us fly those.
Bay doors closed. Hangar is secure, Commander.
Did you change my pips, lady? What the hell?
Frameshift drive charging.
You know it, Mick. Always compensating. Gotta make the ladies think I got something. Stay over by one of these planets. Oh, these eagles could be federal agents. You know what? Let's check them. I can melt an eagle super quick. Oh, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, if you have a problem with profanity, this is not the channel for you. Oh, both of them. This is a 60 banger right here. Oh, he is. He's coming around to interdict me. All right, let's get ready then. Take both of these eagles out.
Scan detected.
Hope you know what you just did, homie.
Target shields offline.
You better run.
Target destroyed. Under attack.
Come on, buddy. If I had stopped firing at the first one, since I killed him before this guy dropped in, if I had stopped firing at him, this one probably wouldn't have even attacked.
Target shields offline.
Kill him on a pass. Ah, there we go. Easy 60 points. Oh, look at these. These guys drop hybrid capacitors? What the hell? Let's see how many I have. I might not take the time to pick these up. 18? Yeah, I think I'm going to pick them up.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I like being able to melt ships when they're trying to joust me before they even make it past me. It makes me happy. I've been thinking about going the all multi-cannon route. Like, get them all like the two that I have that are IR, and then everything else corrosive, and see if I can melt big ships. But I'm gonna need more MEFs than I currently have. And MEFs are a pain in the ass. I need more CIFs as well. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to do that. I feel like I do that on stream a lot, though. I feel bad for killing eagles, though, because I think eagles are really cool. The ships, not the birds. I guess the birds are cool, too. But I think the Eagle is one of the coolest looking ships. Imperial Eagle, not quite as much. But I feel like I've talked about that a lot, and it's like beating a dead horse now. Do I need all three of these? Yeah, I'll take all three of them. 27's a decent number to have. It's a thingamajig you picked up thing. Should probably check signal sources around here too. See if I can find like core dynamics components. I need military grade alloys. I haven't even looked up to see how I'd find those. Yeah, the Imperial Eagle does have a really cool spoiler. I'll give it that. I just don't like the shit on the end of their wings.
Cargo scoop retracted.
The Eagle has a much cooler wing than the Imperial Eagle.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was in the Sidewinder earlier today doing scan missions, and I really do like the Sidewinder cockpit, and I forgot how cool it was. I think my game is probably going to... I'm going to get DC'd here, I think. Why are you doing this to me, Elite? I got at least another hour to stream, dude. Don't do this to me right now. There we go. Take it easy, Tom. Oh, now it's going to take forever to populate the ships, too. Be a little lag spike. Lag affects this game weird. Oh, here we go. Here, or Federal Courier. I'm into it. Well, Karisu, from what I hear, everybody seems to think that the Alliance are going to have Thargoid ships. Or at least some connection to them. Did I miss that that's what she said? I feel dirty if I missed one. See if I can get around behind this guy without blowing past him. Here we go. Gotcha. This actually isn't going to take that long. This is a good system. Way better than the system I was doing in the other night. It's a lot quicker. I don't even have time to look for signal sources now.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oh, come on, game. Game? Thank you. What? Where the fuck is he? That squirrely son of a bitch got away. Oh, there he is. Ha! Alright. Hello, sir.
Target shields
These
offline.
cannons take so god... And now they have to reload. Oh, shit. He's already dead. Okay. See ya. Let's see how many of those I have. 10. I don't know if I really need those, to be honest. I think those are only grade 2s. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them. Out this piece.
Frameshift drive charging.
Repopulate that ship. I meant repopulate the system with ships. But I see where you're coming from, and I'll give you that. That's what she said. That was a decent one. Just add her on to the rest. Oh, you guys with the puns today. Oh, Dylan. Why, thank you, sir. Let's check this Diamondback. Since I have been interdicted by 2 different Diamondbacks that were federal age. Exactly. There we go. Get right on his ass. No! Okay, alright, alright. Hopefully he'll fly right past. There he is. He does not care about me at all. Need to come up with a name for that maneuver because it works for me all the time. Like a sneak attack.
Hull integrity compromised.
Man, what is with the connection right now? That was close. Yeah, don't click that button, dude. Subscribe, drive, charging. Oh, I need to make I need to change that to my subscribe thing. What the? Well, at least he's in the area now. Hey, buddy.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Flight assist on.
See ya. Nope, I'm gonna leave all that crap out this piece. $240. What did I say I needed? I need 400. Oh, wow.
Frameshift drive charging.
I killed him way too quick.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, I see what you did there, JJ. I see what you did there, buddy. He snaked out of it. You know, it's always kind of like, it's always made me wonder. You know how like a lot of the ships have snake names, like Adder and Diamondback and Asp and all that stuff, but they're not all made by the same company. So when did all these companies decide that they were going to name all their ships after snakes? And then like, then Core Dynamics and Gudamaya come along and they're like, no, fuck that. I'm not naming my shit after snakes. Man. This system is just crawling with the Federales. Which side is the... Okay. Maybe if I loop around him, I'll get him. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Come on, homie. He's not even fighting it. I'm fighting against my own ship more than I'm fighting him.
Hull integrity compromised.
Come on, weapons. Get out there.
Target shields
And his
offline.
shield's gone before my other weapons even came up.
Under attack.
Oh, he's fighting back. This little keel back.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Oh shit, who else? I didn't know he was in a... Was he in a wing? Did I just not pay attention to that? Fuck it. This is going to be a two-banger then. Oh, these things have some hull. Where do you think you're going, homie?
Target destroyed.
Oh, it was his fighter. Okay. Alright. I forgot that keelbacks can actually have SLF. I didn't know they were that big. There's heat exchangers. Let's grab those.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Who knew keelbacks were big enough to have ship launch fighters? Yeah, the Asp, the Cobra, the Diamondback, and then you've got the Corvette and the Federal Assault Ship and stuff like that. And Type 7 is Lacon. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense why you brought up the Asp and the Type 7. The Lacon Spaceways stuff, like some of their stuff is named, or just the Asp. Do they even have anything else named after a snake, or is it just the Asp? Nabbed it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I think for Lacon Spaceways, it's just the Asp.
Engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, the Diamondback. And then you've got Core Dynamics, my favorite ship manufacturer, making the Eagle. And everybody knows eagles prey on snakes. I bet this guy is a federal agent. Nope, he is not. Don't even care to continue scanning him. And then the Sidewinder, obviously another snake. Oh, this guy. This guy's looking for a fight. I think he is... Yep, he's coming around to interdict me. Give him a show. Come on, homie. I'm all set up. Just come get me. Eagle snake.
Scan detected. Flight assist off. Flight
Don't fly
assist
past me.
off.
Come on, bro. I thought you wanted to fight.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Oh, look at me just tear up this dropship, too. They've actually got decent hulls. Ooh, polymer capacitors. I'll take them.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Wait. The fuck else is shooting me? Oh, another one. Get the hell out of here, cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop retracted.
This guy almost got away with it.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Oh, fucking A.
Offline.
Yeah, I feel bad for that one. What was I going after? Oh, the polymer capacitors. That's right. Can I scoop up my winnings in peace now? Or are you guys gonna keep throwing shit at me?
Cargo scoop deployed.
A negative rotational period? That is kind of weird. Huh. Like, that doesn't even make sense, because you can't even say that it's rotating the other way, because nothing rotates the other way. That's what I was saying, JJ. Is like different ship manufacturers. It's like they all got together and were just like, hey, let's name all of our ships after snakes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And I know that has to do with the fact that, like, old school Elite, that was the thing. But it doesn't make sense to me. Then again, in my favorite ship manufacturer, Core Dynamics, which I talk about all the goddamn time, they're not very imaginative with the names of their ships. Like, the Corvette is a class of cruiser, and they just call it a Federal Corvette. And then you've got the Federal Assault Ship, Drop Ship, and whatever the hell the other one is. Like, they don't come up with decent names for their stuff. But that's alright, because all the ships look baller as fuck. See if this Cobra's got anything. Yep, Federal Courier. Man, this place is just crawling with the Federales. Should we be going to check that listening post out? Oh, calm yourself. We're going to have to do the sneak attack. Probably going for that planet right there. Damn, he's quick. I'm sure there's snakes on some Earth-like worlds, yeah. Earth is completely submerged in water, but they did terraform Mars, and I don't see why they wouldn't have brought stuff over. I mean, snakes might be, like, evil, but they're important to the ecosystem. Unless you're in Ireland, I guess. Best way to keep your rodent population in check. Just throw some snakes in there.
Hull integrity compromised.
Holy fuck, he is booking it.
Under attack.
Oh, he finally turned around. Alright.
Offline.
Oh, get him before he passes. Lasers will do it. We'll give him a couple more of those. Nothing good. Out this piece. What are we looking at? 360. 2 more ships, ladies and gentlemen.
Charging.
I gotta blow up 2 more innocent people, and then we'll be good to go for the week.
2, 1. Engage.
Maybe they found dodos on other Earth-like worlds, JJ. Maybe that's a thing. The dodo's the other name for the Type 9. That's funny that I was looking at my transactions tab to find contacts and not seeing any. Oh, this vulture. I almost don't want to go after this vulture because it seems like every single NPC vulture is just chock full of chaff. I think he's coming for me, though. Nope, he's not. If he is, he's going to make a giant mistake. Oh, there we go. Give myself more heat exchangers. They're always on their way towards me. It's so annoying. Oh, he's winged. That's going to be 90 points, guys. I'm into that. I don't know why he's, like, flipping and twirling. guessing he probably has a couple eagles or something with him. Oh shit, I was not paying attention, and then I messed up. But there's another Type 7. He's gonna make it to that planet. He already did. No, he didn't. For some reason, I hit my target button instead of pulling the trigger for my interdictor. Yeah, he's going straight for that planet. He's gonna make it. I can't get behind him in time because he's pointed at me. Maybe I can. Oh my god, he's almost there. Come on, you can do it. Mashing. Mashing. Got him. Better not smash me into that planet. I'll be a little upset. He's got 2 dudes with him, so that's 90 points, and then I should be done.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oh, hello. Come on, multi-cannons, get out there. There we go.
Shields offline. Target cargo dropped. Warning.
There's your friends.
Critical.
Oh, sidewinders. I almost feel bad.
Under attack.
Are you serious? You jumped in to help your bro. Now you're running?
Target shields offline. Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
Come on, man. Stay in range. You're gonna make me lose all this loot. See ya. Wait, where'd the other one go?
Target destroyed.
Look at all this crap. Nobody wants any of this crap. Should I take these? And turn them in when I go turn in my points? No, because then I'll have excess points and I don't want that. I swear there was a third one in here. Where did he go? Yeah, he's nowhere to be found at all. Regardless, that should be enough. $375. Well, yeah, decently enough. All right, now we need to head off to Limbava. So I'm gonna go jump in the ASP, so that it is not a ridiculously long trip.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think I did it in the Corvette last time, and it was like 12 jumps or something like that, and it was through a whole bunch of annoying unscoopable shit. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
3, 2, 1, engage.
I think the sidewinders are a little bit too wide to be snow speeders, but kind of close, yeah. Well, those that they drop are for power play. Those aren't for making monies. Those are for that must be an expansion or exploited zone. I call them zones. I'm such an MMO guy. System.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But I think that you can only turn those in and get credit if you don't destroy the ship. And I'm clearly destroying the shit out of the ships.
Frameshift
It does
drive
look like a
charging.
Dorito, though. If you bite off the tip in the middle, it's totally a sidewinder.
Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
The keelback looks like a crouton. Or a dinner mint.
Fuel scooping.
Get the spaceship mod in Skyrim. Speaking of other games with spaceships that aren't actual spaceship games,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Osiris, I think, had a pretty decently big update where you can actually fly to the other planet now. I might check that out. If you guys, if some of you older subscribers remember, I did an Osiris series. But I did everything in the game, so I had to give it up.
Frame shift drive.
But now they've added some stuff. I might go check it out because it actually is kind of fun and decently well made. Yeah, the keelbacks definitely look like a loaf of bread as well. Do you remember those candies, manga?
2, 1, engage.
They're kind of like Starburst, but not. That's the exact shape of a keelback. I fucking love manga, by the way. The candy. The Japanese entertainment medium I can take or leave. Depends on the specific series, I guess. I'm a Gundam fan. I love anything Gundam. Anything that's got giant robots in it, I'm a big fan of. Yeah, my Osiris series was the search for Sean Murray, because that was during that period where Hello Games kind of went off the grid because their game sucked. And Osiris was better than No Man's Sky in its crazy, ridiculous early access state. It was still so much better. So my Osiris series was me searching for the notorious bandit Sean Murray on a distant planet. I don't know. I get the newsletter, the Star Citizen newsletter every week, or every other day it seems like, but I never read them. I should, because I think that the last time I played Star Citizen was right before I started playing Elite, so it was like a year and a half ago, maybe something like that. I might go back. I thought about firing it up today, but I wanted to get the stream. Oh, speaking of the stream. I'll continue my thought and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to get the stream up and running. I didn't want to dick around with Star Citizen. But there was no stream yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, because I woke up super late and I tried to get to bed at a decent time, and I figured if I streamed, that was not going to happen. But what did end up happening was I was playing Prey until like 4 in the morning, and I needed to be up at 8. Prey is really fun. I decided not to continue Prey on the stream because it's one of those games where it takes forever to get things done. But I played Prey for a really long time yesterday. I really like it.
Core Dynamics Romeo Echo Sierra. This is the Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
Get in here.
Flight assist off.
Please reduce your speed, Commander.
You love watching people dock? It's kind of weird, bro. Unless you mean this docking and not, you know, docking. Oh, I'm going to overshoot this landing pad like crazy. Shouldn't have boosted so close. I guess it's not that big of an overshoot. Yeah, he likes watching people dock. What can he say?
Hull repaired.
All right, let's switch into the Asp, and then we've got to go all the way out to Limbava. Oh, wrong way. I still haven't done anything with the cutter. I'm still working on money to outfit the Dabbing is Stupid. And I think that I'm going to... I was originally going to outfit it for PvP, but I don't know. I might go with a smaller ship for PvP, like the FDL. But I am definitely going to outfit and engineer the cutter. That's going to be my next big, like, project. Oh, there it is. I'm okay with ASMR, but I've never actively sought out an ASMR video. But if one shows up in my like feed or whatever, I might check it out. I think that it's kind of situational. Did I? I don't remember. What was the station? Goldstein Station? I did not bookmark it. Oh, I got a bro over here in Limbava though. Wonder who that was. Goldstein Port. Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and bookmark that. And we're looking at 4 jumps as opposed to the 11 or 12 it would have taken with the Corvette. So I think we're okay. What's up, Leo? My favorite ship is the Corvette. Second favorite ship right now is my FAS. Third favorite ship would have to be the normal Eagle. And I think we'll stop there. But the Imperial Eagle is what I've been working on lately, just because it's faster.
Landing gear retracted.
But the Asp is my go-to getting around the bubble ship. It's got 47 light-year jump range. Yes, JJ, it is. Just send me a friend request. I accept all friend requests. The FAS I've been flying for about a year now. I just set it to the wayside when I got the Corvette.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think the FAS was the 5th ship I ever bought. But it was the 4th ship in my, like, combat progression.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I bought the FAS very shortly after I got back to the bubble from my first exploration voyage. So early 100s in the episodes, like 10 something is when I bought the FAS. Yeah, my commander name is right up there at the top. It is exactly RestlessCorpse. Not the RestlessCorpse. And if you guys look down in the links, you'll notice that... What did we get? Did you... Harry Chew. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Yeah, the reason the channel's name is The RestlessCorpse is because when I created the channel, somebody already had RestlessCorpse. And normally that would make me choose something else. But I went to that channel, and it wasn't like a creator channel. It was just some dude. He hadn't created any videos, and he'd only liked a whole bunch of videos. So I was like, fuck it. I'll make it The RestlessCorpse then. Yeah, Leo, there is something you need to know. Marco Quint is an asshole. Marco Quint is an annoying asshole. That's all you need to know about engineers. Oh, not couchers. Marco Quint is an asshole because he wants 25 modular terminals. And you have to get a serious permit to get to him.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think he is the most pain in the ass engineer to unlock, to be honest. It doesn't take that long to get the modular terminals because you can get 4 per mission. But that coupled with the fact that you also have to,
3,
you know,
2,
rank up with the Sirius Corporation enough to get to Sirius system is just, it's a pain in the ass. All of the other engineers so far, I guess Lori Jameson is kind of a pain in the ass since you have to have elite in one of the, you have to get to elite to be able to even make it to her.
fuel scooping.
But other than that, Lori Jameson isn't that much of a pain in the ass. She wants 25 of something. I don't remember what it is. Conga Ale. But you can get, it only takes 2 trips because you can buy 24 of them.
Fuel scooping.
But the 25 modular terminals is kind of a pain in the ass. Why so serious? Yeah. That's one serious permit, if you know what I mean. The only engineer that I absolutely cannot unlock right now is Bill Turner, I believe. Which I don't... Yeah, Bill Turner. Because I... Oh, this one's going to be a pain in the ass, too, the Brahmalite, because you need 50 of it. You can only get that from... Oh, I guess you can get it from mining. But I don't have a permit to Alioth, and it's going to take some work to get one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I finally watched that Hitler engineers video. It was pretty good.
Four, three,
Good old bootstrap Bill.
1, engage.
And then there's some engineers that I just don't care about. Like to mod your missiles or something. It's like, whatever. Although, I may have to work on that when I get the pack hounds if they are engineerable. Does anybody know, and I know I've already asked this and somebody said they think so, can you engineer the power play rewards? Like the prismatic shields and the pack hounds and the containment missiles and things like that. Can you engineer those? It's very important that I know this. Yeah, Leo, I did my entire Sagittarius A trip and before engineers in an ASP with 25. I think it was 26 range. You can, Grape? I'm gonna assume that's Grammy. G Summers, I'm gonna call you. All right, that's good to know. I needed to make sure because if I couldn't engineer the prismatics, they wouldn't be nearly as good as the shields I have now. Also, I think it would be funny to engineer the Packhound missiles in such a way that it increases their thermal load so that I could just fill the Corvette with Packhounds, fire them off all at once, and immediately blow up from the heat. I think that would be funny, and I might do it. You guys will eventually notice a trend where I sometimes try to blow myself up in the funniest of ways. And damn the rebuy. As a matter of fact, when we're done with this, we're jumping in the Imperial Eagle. And we're going to go see how long it takes ramming into a star to blow up. Because I'm curious. I've never done it. We tried the black hole. The black hole refused to kill me. So that was kind of depressing. Although we did get cool screenshots from it. Is this doing it for you? Watching me dock? Is this doing it for you? I believe we've got Comet Cooperation hanging out down there. Is that who we are? Yep. Scan him. I hope he doesn't have any missions where they don't want him to scan. Or did they fix that so player scans don't count? Dock harder.
Touchdown sequence complete. You may disembark when ready. You're all checked in.
Oh, look at that paintwork getting down there. Let's take a look at the 71% paintwork. Look at all those scuffs. That's how you know that it's well used, ladies and gentlemen. All those scuffs in the tactical ice paint job. Whoa, camera, chill out. I'm gonna get that paintwork as low as possible. Why would you leave missions that long without doing them? I mean, yes, it sucks that that happened. $7.95, excellent. Good for another week. I'm unwilling to go past rank 3. Yeah, I use the tactical ice for all of my paint jobs. As long as the tactical ice paint job is available. I'm kind of upset that the Imperial Eagle does not have tactical paint jobs. Well, that's not true. On my regular Eagle, I use the camo because it looks really cool. Anyway, let's get back to Jameson Memorial, jump in that Imperial Eagle. You need the Silverhawks opening playing when I when I fly anywhere with the Imperial Eagle. Parnut. We're looking at 4 jumps back, right? Yeah.
Federal flight control now offline. Have a safe trip.
Not even a scoop. We're gonna make this super quick. There's no reason to scoop. It's only 4 jumps. I'm gonna have to say, Dylan, sometimes you are correct. If I tried really hard, I could probably find something that's a little bit more annoying than a fly, but I'd have to try really hard. What? Oh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which one is the Enforcer, Dagon? Is the Enforcer the, I think it's a pulse laser that does no hull damage, but like super shield damage? Is that the Enforcer?
Fuel scooping.
Oh, it's multi-cannon. You know what? Who is that by? Who gives the Enforcer? I don't think it's Felicia. Oh no, it's the Pulse Disruptor. Who gives the Enforcer? Retribution. Advanced Plasma Accelerator. It's probably kind of cool. Mining Lance. I kind of want to try out this Mining Lance too. No, it's not Petraeus. I just tried him. Denton Petraeus gives the I just said it and I don't remember what it was now. Plasma accelerator. And oh, the Enforcer is a cannon. It's not a multi-cannon. Huh. Might have to check that out too. I've never used cannons. I remember that cannons were kind of the meta for a while.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just landed on planet to finish off scanner missions. No SRV and ASP. Oh, that's terrible. Don't use an ASP for the scanner missions, because sometimes you piss them off and they get very upset. Use something like disposable, like a Sidewinder. Although I guess with the ASP you might actually make it out of there alive.
Fuel scooping.
I did say I wasn't going to scoop, but I don't like being that low on fuel, even though I know it's only one more jump. This is how I've stayed alive this long, guys. I'm weird about the fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a cannon in the multi-cannon class. I wonder if it actually is a multi-cannon. They just said cannon because it's called an Enforcer cannon. You're probably right. And if so, I might have to work on that too, because I do love my multi-cannons. Oh, but they're probably not class 4s. I only like class 4 multi-cannons because they sound cool. And they hit really hard.
Fuel scooping.
And they look cool popping out of the top of my Corvette. For those of you that haven't been around the channel for very long, you will come to understand that I value aesthetics over everything else.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
If something looks cool but it's not as good as something else, I'll always take the one that looks cool. I'm like that with MMOs too. Like, if armor looks cool but it's not as good as another piece, I'll take the nerf and just use the cool armor. That's why I'm really like happy with Final Fantasy XIV's glamour system, because I can make my shit look like whatever. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's not worry. You know what? I'm gonna line it up. Let's line it up. As a matter of fact, aesthetics is originally the only reason I wanted an FAS. Because I had a Clipper. But I think that the FAS looks way cooler than the Clipper. But I apparently have the unpopular opinion that I don't like the way Gudamaya ships look. Everybody else seems to disagree with me. Fucking line up, dude. What are you doing? Now you're making me get closer to this planet to line it up. I think Gudamaya ships all look like toys. Like the Clipper and the Cutter and all that. Although the Cutter has some really cool features. I like the little side windows that show the power plant. I also like Falcon de Lacy ships. The Python is a very sexy looking ship. The Anaconda is also pretty decent, though if it came down to the two, just on an aesthetic standpoint, I would take a Python over an Anaconda.
Comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander.
You are going to have to slow down, sir.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this is 33, and it's way the hell over there. One of the things that bugs me about this game is it always, like, I get that the thrusters for going backwards aren't nearly as strong as the thrusters for going forwards, but slowing down sometimes takes far too long.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Why, thank you. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. Alright. So, let's see. We could take the Eagle. Let's do this in the Eagle. Whoa, wait, not... Oh shit. No, we're not going to do it in the Eagle because the Eagle is not in this station. Matter of fact, where the hell is my Eagle? Oh, it's in Deciate, that's right. Because I was going to put the enhanced performance thrusters on these two ships. Also, I have a lot of ships out of station. So apparently I own 17 ships total. Cool. Alright, let's do it. If you go in reverse, you slow down faster. Are you talking about while you're moving forward? Yeah, I always try to. It just doesn't seem to really help that much. Yeah, the ASP, for as small as it is, it seems to have a lot of inertia. And that was one of the things that I really couldn't deal with when I first bought the ASP. It took me a long time to get used to it for docking. Especially since when I first bought the ASP, the only thing I did with it was smuggling back in Robigo, when Robigo was a thing. So I'd be tearing ass into every station so I didn't get scanned. And I'd smash into the back of the station almost every time.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
Me first. Take it easy, JJ. The gaming nerd's back. What's up, buddy? You have come back just in time for me to smash myself into a star for science. I love the sound of the ship. It sounds like a hot rod.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, I've gotten used to the ASP. I mean, I've been flying the ASP for
3,
over a year.
1, engage.
Like, I pretty much credit my time in Robigo with teaching me a lot of things about the game. Most notably, how to get into the stations quick. And how to land. Like, I can combat... I do combat landing with the ASP all the time. I can't do it with any other ship because I'm not used to them, but with the ASP, I can do some pretty sweet combat landings. Oh, no. No. The rebuy on this is tiny. 319 credits. I'll wipe my ass with 319 credits. Or not 319, 319K. I still wipe my ass with that. When I did my mining videos, the first mining video I did was with the Imperial Clipper, and the second one was with an Anaconda. And then my second exploration voyage was with an Anaconda, whereas my first one was with the ASP. But I didn't engineer the Anaconda at all, so it was very annoying.
Hull integrity compromised.
Alright, here we go. Let's go see how long this takes to kill me. If it will kill me at all. I don't think it's going to kill me, guys. I think this is going to be a letdown, just like the black hole. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually moving toward it. I don't think it's going to kill me. I'll tell you what, we will Let's set a course for somewhere and see if I can get it to blow me up while the FSD is charging. Oh, this is the only system I can plot a course to.
Frameshift drive charging.
See how high we can get this heat up. Are you serious?
Ready to engage.
What's up, ZZ? I'm playing in my private group that I use for streaming. And currently we are going to see how high I can get the heat percentage here. Because once again, I'm thwarted in my attempt to run into something and blow up. Give it a boost or two. Well, there's a it's the body exclusion zone, TGN. Oh, I think my thrusters are offline. No, they're not. They're just failing. Interesting. Everything has a body exclusion zone. It's just that with engineers, you're able to get through it on planets that don't have an atmosphere. Oh, Cancro, I'm gonna get this thing to kill me, trust me. But basically, by watching this, for those of you that weren't in the know, I guess, about how it's very difficult to die from a star, you can put your mind at ease when you're out exploring that you're not gonna die if you accidentally hit a star. Yo, I'm trying really fucking hard right now.
Under attack. Warning.
Under attack?
Damage.
I'm not under... Oh no, my heat's gonna drop because my FSD malfunctioned. Oh, never mind. I'm only at 32% hull.
Malfunction. Warning. Temperature critical.
See, yeah, you really have to try hard to blow up in these things. In fact, I think my heat is going to get down to a manageable level before I die. Maybe not. 12%. It's kind of a race.
Warning. Taking
Nope.
heat damage.
Definitely going to die.
Module malfunction. Eject.
It takes entirely too long to die from running into a star. Freaking fanfic. All right. Let's see. Return. Oh, no. No. All right. Well, we have a couple options now, considering this is close to the end of the stream. First, I want to see what my paintwork's at now. Oh no, it's a new ship. The paintwork is 100%. Son of a bitch. That is the real tragedy here, ladies and gentlemen. The real tragedy here is that it reset my paintwork. How annoying. But for Leo, since he didn't even know I had one, we'll jump into the FAS. I don't believe I have a paint job for this either, because the last time I checked, they didn't have any paint jobs for the FAS. I know they have them now. In fact, I actually might have them. I just might not have put it on yet. I really like the cockpit of the FAS. I like these things, and that it's open otherwise. So let's see.
Incoming mission critical message.
Cancro, thanks for the sub, buddy. You subbed just because I was willing to blow myself up in that star, didn't you? Is that what I need to do to get subs? Is to just blow myself up a lot? Because I'll do it. Or more subs, anyway. Yeah, let's see if I actually have a paint job on this thing. Oh, I do. Tactical ice, as usual. Look how fucking gorgeous that is. What are we looking at for paintwork? 99%. Oh, it's going to take a while. I stopped using it for a while, though. I used to always fix my paintwork until I realized that they look cooler without it. But, I mean, just...
Incoming mission critical message.
Matthew! Thanks for the sub, homie. Look at that fucking cockpit, man. It looks so cool. It's really hard to imagine when you're in the cockpit and you're looking out that it's only a small part of the ship. But this tactical ice, I love it. I put it on every ship I have. And the FAS is an absolutely gorgeous ship. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as fun to fly anymore as some of my other ships. Let's see. Now we've got the Diamondback Scout. Used to be my favorite ship. I used to have so much fun flying this thing until I discovered that the Imperial Eagle is so fast that I can overheat it by turning. And then we've got the dabbing is stupid, which I need to start working on. I need to just double down on making money and start working on this. That's not a bad idea, TGN. I might make a random dying comp. Take it easy, Cancro. But I need to work on this thing. I haven't bought a paint job for it yet because I'm not so sure that I think I'll end up engineering it and then leaving it in the hangar. And that's the worst part about having a whole bunch of ships is that you don't fly them all. I did an Imperial Eagle Appreciation Day. I should probably do one for each of my ships. I was kind of sad that the Courier wasn't as fast as I thought it was. I mean, it's fast, don't get me wrong. But the Imperial Eagle is just crazy. The Courier is 380 and 397. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Always remember, though, next week, I think starting Monday, we're moving the streams to Twitch. I think it's time. So if you have not followed me on Twitch, the link is in the description. And I think that might be a good idea. I'll probably like go on Restream for the first week or so and stream on both, or maybe forever. Who knows? But Twitch is going to be the focus. I'll still be making videos on YouTube as well, obviously. I'm not going to abandon my channel. It's still going to be my focus. But for streaming, it's all going to be on Twitch. Also, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, that's where I give out the most information. I do have the Discord set up. I'll be giving that link out maybe tomorrow. I just have to fine-tune it a little bit. And then you guys can hang out with me on Discord. The fastest ship in the game, I believe, is the Imperial Eagle. TGN. At least stock. But we'll see. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, guys. It is absolutely cooking in my room right now. Yeah, I did set up the Discord. I just want to make sure that I've got all the settings and everything. It's weird because I always have Discord open because I'm in a whole bunch of different servers, but that I started. I have a server for almost everything. I've got an Insomniac server. I've got a server for my Final Fantasy stuff because we made the switch from TeamSpeak to Discord. And then I've got this one, so I just have to set it up. And I'll give you guys... I'll put the links in the description tomorrow, and everybody can have fun. Oh, but what I was saying for Twitter, anytime I'm not going to be able to stream that day, or if the stream's going to be late, or, you know, when I just want to spout nonsensical bullshit, follow me on Twitter. That's where you'll see it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm out.